Hey guys, so I can read these comments. We've lost light. Even though there's light back there, that's the new subdivision. We've lost light for 2 hours now. Trying to see if I can get connected. What's up, Kyle? I don't know if you can see me or even hear us. I think that's good right there. We lost light. We've lost light for 2 hours. We haven't had light since 11 o'clock. I just woke up. BB's still sleeping. The reason you see light in the background is that's the new subdivision. We're not on that grid. That's the same grid my mother's on. So, well, I think my mother has light, but we do not have light. We haven't had light for 2 hours. Whew. And it's getting hot in the house now, so I cannot sleep. But it's bad. It's freaking, you can see the trees there, but, and Florida Dad Vader, I couldn't even talk to you because my phone text messages were going out. They weren't sending no text messages. I was having a hard time sending text messages through right before we lost power. So that was probably, I think, around 10 o'clock the last time I was talking to you. Hey, Prince Daniel. How you doing there? But nope, we've been out of power for 2 hours. 2 hours. And we're still a half hour away from the eye to be next to us. Yeah, I wish it was 50 here. It's freaking hot in the house. I mean, it is muggy. I don't know if you can hear the noise of the wind and rain hitting the window, because that is the direction that the wind is coming from. This is the backyard now. I can't get a good viewing in the front, but that's the backyard. This is exactly like head-on wind that you would be receiving. You can see the trees are dancing like crazy, but yeah. Is that in your house, Florida Dad Vader? Or is that just what the degrees are? Because right now you can't, I mean, this is the point of the hurricane. You shouldn't have your windows open or your doors open. This is the part where you got to keep everything closed, because you can even feel the windows. You can feel the pressure sometimes. You know how your body can tell when the force of the wind is hitting the house. But BB sleeping. Wish I could send you some Kool-Aid. I wish you could, because they're talking about when this is over with, it's going to be hot again. It's going to be back in the 90s and 70 in the house. Yeah. Let me go look to see what it is in my house. Hang on 1 second, guys. Oh, your AC, and that's my daughter. The AC boy. Yeah, I can't tell how hot it is in the house because the AC's not, thermometer's not working. But Anna, you remember we went that one year when you were kids without air conditioning and heat? Remember when you were little and we lived in Caitlin Circle? Yeah, it's got to feel like 80 in this house, and I cannot sleep. I just woke up. Yeah, all summer long. Remember, we went the whole year without air conditioning, and then we went the whole year without uh, heat, and we used the waterbed. We used the waterbed to keep us warm and to keep us cold. For my kids and me. Sweating on the sofa every day. Stuck the head in the freezer like it was the AC, boy. Hell yeah. But it's got to be 80 in this house, if not 82. I mean, it's hot. It's too hot. It's going to stay cool and dry in North Georgia. And I think that's what a lot has to do with this hurricane pushing down, was that dry air that came from you guys. I mean, that's what saved Tampa, to be honest with you. That air was pushing down, and I think that's what saved it. At least Tampa. Yeah, she'll tell you, Dad Vader. That's my daughter. That's the one. Like I said, we went a whole year when they were little without air conditioning and heating. And we were sticking to the chairs, and oh my God, if it wasn't for the waterbed, I had a California King waterbed, and we all 5 of us slept on that bed to get the heat, closed the door, and then in the summertime we unplugged the heat, and that waterbed was so cool and cold. That's what kept us alive. Tampa got lucky. South, yes, they did. They got lucky. Not as much as damage going down there, what they were saying. Yep, that bed was so cool. Hell yeah. I think that bed is what saved us and stuff. But yeah, this reminds me of the time I went the whole year and we didn't have the windows open because I was scared of the frogs, so we kept all the windows closed. We had no air, humid, but it's got to be at least 80. BB's sleeping. She'll probably wake up soon too. Yeah, thanks to that subdivision with the light. That's the new subdivision. So they were I think they were on Grandma's power grid, because Grandma should have light. But I know one thing: if we don't get light, and probably in the next 2 hours or more, probably everything in that refrigerator freezer is dead. It's all gone. But we'll see. I mean, because they're not going to come out now. And I didn't hear nothing, I didn't hear the fuse pop on the corner. We just heard that when the fan stopped, we both woke up real quick. We've been out for 2 hours. 11 o'clock, so 11, 12, 1, 2.5 hours right now. We've been out for 2.5 hours with no light. It was cooler in the house because I turned it on the AC before we went to bed around 10 o'clock. And I got the house cool, and then all of a sudden, boom, the phone started acting up. It wasn't sending text messages through, it was sending them back. And then all of a sudden, I said, let's just go to bed. And then all of a sudden, the fan stopped working, and I was like, shit, there goes the lights. But, yeah, oh man, it has to be a tree. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking something down the road, because normally I would have heard the pop over here, but it's got to be something down the road because everyone else got light around us. But like I said, they're on a different grid. That subdivision is on Grandma's grid and stuff, so. because the rest of the street has light. But other than that, it's been windy. And I think next time I'll put the boards in the back of the house, because this seems to where a lot of the main headwind comes from, is the back of the house. Start eating ice cream. I ain't even gonna open that up for nothing. Well, thank God we ain't got ice cream, but oh man, sent you, have heard text, too bad, missed it. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to send you, and I think I don't know if one message went through where I said I was sending this message 4 times, but Yepers, boy. Yeah, and the only thing I can say is that refrigerator is brand new. So hopefully it's sealed. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about my chances of the food in there, but at least it's a brand new, so like my chances can be a little high. But yeah. Oh man, I sent you a have you heard text, too bad you missed it. Yeah, none of that text came in, nothing, no text came in, but the Wi-Fi is working, seems like. I mean, as far as the phone Wi-Fi, but no text came in. It'll probably come in when, but right when I was texting you about 10 o'clock, I think it was, or 9:30, they were saying on the news that down there, they were having cell phone problems in the Sarasota area. Yeah, I hope I should be good. I didn't do the quarter test. But like I said, I'm just gonna hope that with it being a new refrigerator with the new technology, that it's smart enough to do what it's gotta do. I got Verizon. Verizon's not bad sometimes over here. It just doesn't work in Puerto Rico. I can tell you that. There's no Verizon in Puerto Rico, but yeah, it's windy. It's a steady, you can hear like a steady wind out there. You guys got electricity? Like, how are you guys holding? Because right after here, that sucker should be coming towards you in Orlando. Yeah, we have power so far. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because right after it passes us, I mean, it should be heading down the I-4, so this should be right by Bartow. But I don't know because I don't have a TV. We do not have a TV. Yeah, it's getting gusty. And you'll know the difference because if it's coming and going, like you say, gusty, it's getting near, but when it stays straight and you can hear it, you hear like, ooh, like a steady whatchamacallit. I got power, come on over. There's just one problem. Me and BB cannot let that garage door open up by ourselves because that sucker is heavy. Yeah, like a wind whistle. When you hear that wind whistle, Florida Dad Vader, what you're gonna hear, and it's steady, it never stops. Yeah, then you know you're in it. You're in that, you're in the wall right there. But that's what's going on here. You can hear that steady steady whistle. And I don't know if you guys can hear it through the window or on the phone. But you can just tell by the way the trees are moving, they're constantly moving, and then you'll see a big push down. Yeah. But you see the way the trees are constantly moving, and then you're gonna see a big push down. That's the steady wind. Yeah, that's the rain and some of the leaves and the little tiny branches that have been hitting the window. But it's freaking hot in that house. Monstrous. But so far it looks, I mean, I don't see, at least these trees are hanging. That's the main thing. Just trying to look over there. But no, this is the one. We gotta get you, Janab. Hell no. Then I die from carbon monoxide. Because you gotta keep the generator outside. We all going to Kyle's house for the summer. I mean, for the day. Once this is over. But once this goes over here, I know they'll get to the lights, but they're not gonna, like I said, they're not gonna come out now. They're probably down in Fort Myers right now trying to get the light back on there. But just a matter of hours, that's, from I think 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock, that's how much has changed. I mean, till right now, that's as much as changed. Yeah, them trees again with mine. Them two trees that you're seeing, man, they've been through so much. Do you have a weather radio? Yeah, we have a weather radio. We have a weather, but that we have it to where it tells it'll kick on for if it has a hurricane. I can't read these radars for shit, so I think it's still a 2. Well, that sucks if it's a 2. Because they said that it should be a 1. And then by the morning, it should kick down as a tropical storm as it goes through. But still, a tropical storm and a category 1 are not a big difference. So, just because it's tropical storm, it can still be category 1 winds. I mean, you're talking about, they're saying it should be 65 by the time it gets to Orlando. This is 85 winds here. But 65 to 85 is really not much of a difference. I hate to see a 4 or a 5. Well, 4 or 5, we'd have the windows boarded up. A 5 is devastation, but it's more devastation near that eye wall. The closer you are to that eye wall, the more devastating. But it's still devastating. A 4 and a 5. Says 405. I'm going by Kyle's house. These winds are like a woman with contractions, coming and going, strong as hell. Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yep. I never thought of it that way. Yeah, 405, you'd hear a wolf out there. You'd definitely hear a wolf. And a 4 is survivable in a cement house. You know, some people can lose the roof. All your flower pots will be down. A 5, you know, just depending how old your house is, how old your roof is. I mean, the houses here, which I don't understand, the difference between the houses here and in Puerto Rico is that the houses over there, they're solid cement, roof and everything. Where I don't know why they still build wood houses, wood roofs over here on cement houses. I mean, it should be solid cement all the way around. That's why a lot of the houses in Puerto Rico, they can survive a Hurricane 5 and 4 because the roof and the walls, that's solid. Even the inside of the walls of the house, that's all cinder block in Puerto Rico. They make the inside walls cinder block. They don't use wood or nothing. Those cement houses are solid cement with cinder block and then cement shoved down there. But heck yeah. Hey, hit the like button. Let me see something here real quick. Yeah, that wind was blowing sideways. I just cracked the window a little bit, but it's blowing sideways. It would flood this whole porch up if I left it open. But that sucker should be. Should be right by the side of us. I guess technology is good up to a certain point. Because right before the lights went out, I seen 2 flashes, but that was down by Rockridge Road. So I'm sure they don't have light. So those 2 flashes that I seen, and there wasn't lightning, and that was way before our lights went out. Those 2 flashes had to be transformers that had blown by Rockridge Road in that area out there. But I hope everyone in that new subdivision is enjoying their electricity. Them bastards. I'm jealous. They got power. And the crazy thing is they're usually the ones that don't have power. It's usually I'm the one that has power, and then the rest of the houses on this street have power. Yeah, them bastards, I'm telling you. I feel like going over this, shut your damn lights off. You're making me mad. They're probably all nice and snuggle in their beds with the air conditioning. Those houses are new. Those houses are probably 2 years old, if even. Got brand new air conditioning, brand new roofs. And I can't remember if that house, if that subdivision has electricity underground, which I think they do. That was like where I used to live at. I think the power lines are under the ground. But that's just in the subdivision that they're under the ground. How it gets to it, I don't know. But that's how that electric runs over there. Like father, like daughter. Yeah, they're probably enjoying their first hurricane, thinking like, oh yeah, this hurricane ain't shit. Like we did when we had electricity. This hurricane ain't shit, we had light. Friggin' bastards, boy. They're gonna wake up tomorrow all complacent. Yeah, we did it, we had a good night. The AC was on. You know, we were cooking in the middle of the night. I open up my refrigerator to get something to drink. I'm scared to open up the refrigerator to get something to drink. Because we're 2.5 hours in, and 11, almost going on 3 hours. At that point, you don't even mess with your air conditioner. I mean your refrigerator. You just leave that refrigerator alone and shit. Yeah, right. Wait until the next one's motherfucker. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's what they're. I bet you them people in that subdivision all from California too. Friggin' Democrat subdivision right there. That's why they got power. I bet you Biden called it in. And say, hey, don't let my Democrats lose power now. And it's funny that this hurricane comes around, when an election is getting ready to come around. Well, Biden sent this hurricane. He don't want no one to go out and vote and shit. The eye is near Lake Wales. Yeah, that'll be parallel to Bartow. That's parallel to us still. Arbondale, where my daughter's at. That's still close to us. It's got to get by Davenport, a little bit past Davenport, because some of that Lake Wales area is considered Kissimmee out there. With HARP weather control. So the eye just passed me, but it's still, yeah. So this will be the backside of the eye. But yeah, them bastards, boy. My mother's probably in her house with the air conditioner on. I should call them up and wake them up. Make them all mad at me. Say, hey, can I come over? We ain't got no air conditioning. But they already got a house full over there. I curse all the people with electric now. I curse all you people who have electricity. Oh man, now I feel bad. I got my AC set on 68, you bastard. Yeah. I wish I had fireworks, and I promise you I'll be letting them fireworks go up right now. Wake up everyone's ass. Because I gotta stay up now. Because it's gonna be hard for me to sleep with a hot house. I deflect your curse back to you. Friggin' people. I feel like going over there and cutting their power line. Bust out the fans. There you go, bust out the fans. We have no power. They have power. The bastards in that new subdivision have power. My street, except for my mother's house in the corner, where you see my house all the way down to the dead end, that's a different power grid. That might be Caitlin's circle power. I don't know, or that might be, I don't know where the hell this power grid is, but it's a different power grid. Now my mother's house, she's on this power grid that they're on. She's on the new subdivision power grid. They all have light. But my street here, we don't have light. It's like my street is on, I don't know, the 1980s power grid and shit. It says, I feel bad, I can go outside in the air conditioner. Oh, I wasn't reading them all. What happened? 68, Dan Bader, I have electric but no AC. But yeah. Oh, Dad Bader wasn't reading them all? Nah, he needs glasses. Who needs an electric generator? My damn lights weren't supposed to go out like them bastards over there. I was supposed to be like them motherfuckers over there. I was supposed to have power too. Put my power back on. I paid my bill. Maybe my bill, I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay my bill. I hope BB sent the friggin' money out. Didn't go on Amazon and use the electric bill money for something because what a hater. You damn right I'm hating. Them suckers in there sleeping with the air conditioner probably on 68. Their food is good. They can open it up right now and get a drink of soda. Oh, that new sofa. Yeah, that's probably how she got the new sofa. But I tried sleeping and I was like, I can't. I had to get up. I couldn't do it. I couldn't lay there. Maybe it was not the storm. Maybe you didn't pay the electric bill. We'll find out in the morning, boy. Go knock on their door and be like, well, my mother, she has power. Because that's the grid that she's on. So I know my mother has power. I feel like knocking on the door and waking their asses up. I feel like calling them up right now. That's what I feel like doing. Waking up my parents. But they already got a house full over there. My nieces are over there. So where the hell am I gonna sleep, on the floor? Them bastards, boy. I'm telling you, every time I look over there, I just get more pissed. Like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? I might have to take a freaking cold shower. He said maybe you didn't pay the bill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope Bonnie sent out that electric check. Tempted to go out the front yard to see who else got electric so I can be mad at them. But somehow this street must be on its own. Must be the only street right now that doesn't have electric. I bet you that house over there that the tree fell on got electric. Because he's across the street on a different power grid too. When no pay, you eat hurricanes. Son of a gun, boy. But yeah, that wind is, man, hold on, I need to get a bigger blanket. It's cold in here, you bastard. You bastard, boy. I hope when them people over there in that subdivision wake up, they have no roof on their house or something. I hope their pool gets algae tomorrow. That's what I hope. I hope whoever has a swimming pool, it turns green by the time the sun comes up, so they can't use it to take a shower. And don't forget, Dad Vader, ain't by you yet. It's getting there. Lake Wales is not far from you. Lake Wales ain't far. Why can't it do this when the Bucks are playing? But I will say one thing, when I was looking out there with the flashlight, the pots that the trees are in, they're holding good. So a lot of things looks good back there. It just looks like it's just gonna be a lot of leaves on the ground. But when the sunlight comes up, we're definitely gonna take a ride. I don't know if I'll go live on the ride. I'll probably record it, but I have to probably call my niece's boyfriend to come help me open up this garage door. That bitch is heavy, I'm telling you. When you ain't got no power and you gotta release that emergency wire, there's a rope on there, an emergency rope, so you can open it up by hands. That's all garage. That's no springs helping you out or nothing. I tell you, I can't believe them bastards got light. They should make a crank for the garage. Well, what it is that if you don't have an electric garage door, you have these springs on there. That's why the garage door, when you open them up, the non-electric ones, you feel like you're Superman. But when you don't have an electric one, because they got springs, so you feel like Superman. But when you have an electric garage door, you can't put those springs on there because it'll shoot up. So that's, I never knew how a garage door was until the first time I lost power and we had to lift that sucker up. And that was when I was younger. I was like, holy shit, yeah. Anna tell you, had all the kids, everyone, 1, 2, 3, and then it'll lock up on top. And then when you try to bring it down, you gotta be careful. That door will come down on you. That door will come down on you quick and shit. But you don't realize how those garage doors are when that electric shit doesn't work. All right, Anna, don't start exaggerating now. I didn't make you lift for the door for a year. It might have felt like a year. But yeah, that friggin' holy shit, boy. I mean, I'm looking like it's not even that windy. Them bastards should be out there putting the electric back on and shit. Did you hear that? Freaking another freaking acorn or something hit the window. But definitely next year, I'm gonna put wood in the back windows. Nah, it's not calming down. It's steady. It's steady because we're on the windy side now. Unfortunately, this hurricane, for some reason, they were saying that the surge was on the right, but the wind was staying to the left because there was dry air on the right. That before it made landfall, dry air mixed up in it. So whatever that means with the dry air. So the dry air stood to the right. The left side of the hurricane is now becoming the flash flood side. So there was a lot of reports of flash flooding, and we did not get that. That's one thing I will say, thank God, because they said that it's rain like you've never seen it before. It's straight down rain, like if you had your shower head on, and it was accumulating 7 inches an hour. And look at that, someone over there is driving in that subdivision. Man, they got street lights and everything. Yeah, it's gonna be getting worse by you, definitely. But it looks like someone's over there with their car on. Yeah, it could be, like I said, someone coming home from work. Someone just wanted to drive around because he got his lights on and he's like, yeah, my garage opened up real quick. But I can't believe it. Everyone else got lights around us. And the crazy thing is when Irma came, before that subdivision was there, nobody had lights. We had lost lights for a while. Now they're taunt. Yeah, right. I cannot believe it, man. Let me go see something real quick. Let's go see something here. Let me see. Let's see what the front looks like real quick. If I don't hit nothing. Alrighty, just bear with me. Yeah, them bastards. Everyone here got lights on. You friggin' bastards. All these people got lights. Yep. Yeah, my mother got lights. Look at her window right there. Son of a bitch. She got lights and everything. You bastards! Shut your lights off. You're embarrassing yourself. You're up in the mountain in church cursing people. You friggin' bastards. Shut your lights off. But yeah, my parents, they got light. They got friggin' light. But you could see the wind is blowing that way from the backyard. You hear it now? Oh shit, that's a big one there. That's a big one there. That was a big one. But look how steady. It's just steady going that way. Yep. All them bastards, all you bastards got lights. But if you look into Caitlin's circle, they got lights too, them bastards. Yep, everyone got friggin' lights on. Son of a gun. Everyone but this house and probably the rest of the street here. Yeah, see? Son of a gun. That's electric lights, but they got light down there. Them bastards, they got light down there, so I wonder why we don't have light. Son of a bitch. That street light is on down the street. Now that light that you see that's on my garage, that's a solar light, so they'll stay on. But no, it's my house. Everything on this left side of my street has no lights, but all the way on the end to the right, which they're probably on a different power grid, they got lights. Ain't that some shit, man? Ain't that some shit? So one side of the street has no lights and the other side does. Yeah, it's getting dangerous out there. Alright, let me get back to the back porch and gripe. I can't believe it. Now I gotta freaking get a flashlight. There we go. Yeah, all them bastards have lights on. I cannot believe it. Yep. There we go. Yeah, they all have freaking lights on. I cannot believe it. It's like these houses on my side do not have lights on. Let me see if my mother's up. Just bear with me. Because I don't know if I don't know if I should bring this friggin' meat over there. That's even if she's up. I see the lights on. Let me call up. I'm gonna bother everyone. I'm gonna call up everybody who got lights. And I'm gonna harass them. Yeah, my phone's not even working. My phone is not dialing. So my phone is not even working. So calling out, I can't even call out. You should put the other camera. Yeah, this phone is not calling out. Oh, hang on. I guess this is like Puerto Rico. Yeah, let me see if I can call you back. Yeah, this is like Puerto Rico all over again. Bastard. Yep, this is just like Puerto Rico all over again. Okay. Let me try it, yep. I wonder why I didn't go to grandma's house. Alrighty. Bye. Son of a gun. The crazy shit is, my phone is paid for a year. That's the crazy shit, Kyle. My phone is paid for a year. Son of a bitch. But then again, my mother has an internet phone inside her house. Let me see if her cell phone is working. EDP. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's her home phone. Let me see if her cell phone is working. And I don't even have her fucking cell phone number. Are you serious? I can't believe it. Everyone else got freaking light around me. Oh, okay. Home, mobile. Let me try that one then. I don't know, I'm having a bad night tonight. Mobile, let's try. Let's try mobile, see if it works. All right, it's ringing. Let's see if I'm gonna wake up everyone. Your phone number's in my phone, I'm waking you up. Oh, you guys got lights? Yeah. Because we haven't had lights here since 11 o'clock. I don't know. You think the meat will hold? The meat in the freezer. Yeah. 11. All right. No. I'm not gonna open up the freezer. Well, the house is on the right. I just went outside on the dead end over here. The house is on the right next to Caitlin Circle. They have light on the right side. There's a power pole is on and everything. But the house is here on the left, like the next door neighbor, they had that power pole. Their light's off. So everything on the left is dark here. All right, that's one. Well, we didn't hear it pop. You didn't hear nothing pop earlier, did you? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing pop neither. Yeah. Oh, from loose. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. All righty. All righty. Well, they got light. Hey, Jose. ¿Cómo estás? A mí todo está bien. La casa mía no tiene luces. La cajetera donde yo vive no tiene luces. Pues todo el mundo tiene luces. Pues los otros no tienen luces aquí en la casa. Se fue a las 11. But todo está bien anyway. Alright, I think I get the text message. Dad Vader sent me one. National weather flash flood warning till 4:45. Yeah. I mean, once the sun comes out, I'm taking a drive. They say there's a lot of trees down, but like I said, I think in your area, Dad Vader, I think you're gonna be okay as far as the flash floods go. Uh, but there'll be some areas where you're at. Like I said, that flash flood warning is probably in some areas, but your area should be good. That lake isn't going to come up into your house. So, but a lot of the flash flood warnings are for very low lying streets and shit. If you know areas that get flooded when it rains in the summertime, the regular rain, those are the flash flood areas there. But yeah, that flash flood warning is serious. But it has to rain when I sent that picture to you. If it's a steady rain, like a shower was on, and it's a rain that you've never seen before, that's a flash flood. That's like the sky just letting it down. But if you're getting like what we're getting, the wind with the rain, that's not a flash flood. That's the wind blowing sideways. But the flash flood is like just pouring down. I think I've seen a flash flood rain one time in my life. But a flash flood rain is like literally, like they say buckets. It's like someone just poured a bucket over you. But no, them bastards have lights. I cannot believe it. That pisses me off. I guess if that's the worst thing I have. According to my mother, as long as because I just called her up, as long as the freezer is closed for 8 hours, I should be good with the meat. But I'll find out after we make some food videos and I get some food poisoning. But I cannot believe it. Them bastards got light. She was saying it's a possibility that the transformer, we have like these little, they look like little glow stick things. That's our transformers on this street. It's a little glow stick piece that looks like a fuse. And what they do with a long stick that takes 2 seconds, they go up there and take one down and go up there and put one in, and you have electric. She was saying that's a possibility because she didn't hear nothing blow neither. that the transformer thing got just got loose from the wind. So that's why I put frozen water bottles in my freezer, one case. Yeah, yeah, that's definite. That's a definite. And the crazy thing, it makes me think about, remember what I was telling you about with the quarter test? Maybe I should have put the Tupperware. I think next time I'm gonna do the quarter test, and I'll do like what you did. I'll put some frozen water. But I should have did the quarter test. I should have got the Tupperware and put the quarter on top of it. Yes, thank you. The important thing is that I think everything is good. Uh, I feel like if anything, there, might be some shingles missing. There might not be no shingles. A lot of small debris, I think, is what we're gonna see. And I hope my mother's fence stood up. But overall, I think that it was a good, it's not a bad one. There's gonna be areas that are bad, that are worse, but I think overall, we prepared good. I think we did good on this one. I really didn't expect the lights to go out. Them bastards over there that got lights. But I didn't expect the lights to go out. But BB took out the lanterns right before we went to bed. We do have extra battery chargers. The good thing is that my mother, we unplugged everything earlier. We had unplugged everything. But yeah, you're right. I should unplug the new TVs, the stuff that we didn't unplug that we were using. All right, let me go do that. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, I just went out there and unplugged everything that we had plugged in that we were using, which was the laptops and the TV. But the refrigerator and stove are really the only thing that are plugged right now. But yeah, I just went out there and unplugged but everything in the house, BB had unplugged. She unplugged the rest of the house down. There. So much for the coffee pot. She had the coffee pot plugged in for the timer. Ain't gonna have coffee. Son of a bitch, man. And I'm wide awake too, because that pisses me off that they got light and I don't. Currently looking at deals on stoves. I know those places over there that they sell those used rebuilt stoves. Sometimes they're cheaper. But the stoves today, they're not that cheap. If you go to Home Depot, I get a 10% military discount as long as the stove is not on sale. And Lowe's too. Well, I don't know if I have the Lowe's. Lowe's is, I hate going to Lowe's, but I think I have a Lowe's account. But I have the Home Depot account on my phone. So if you decide you went to Home Depot, I can screenshot you the discount code. But no, that bitch is still windy out there. It's not letting up. There's little branches that are hitting the window. But yeah, these bastards got lights. It won't be till the sun is up. It isn't, I hear it whistling. Yeah. Yeah, well, I was just at the front yard. It's getting it. It's definitely getting, it's windy out there. That's a steady wind. That's not. But I will say this much: I am happy that the antennas did not come down. They're swaying. Don't get me wrong. But I'm happy that they didn't come down. So that was and we still got we had electricity, the TV was still on. So I'm happy that's so far so good. So that tells me if my antenna was still there, that we were fared out pretty good. But there's definitely going to be some areas that are going to have tree damage. I used to complain about trees not around the house, but because sometimes they give you shade. Says it's in Orlando now. Yep. Should be going right through Orlando. Let me see something here. Yeah, I figure around this time here, this is where Orlando's going to start getting. But Orlando's going to be like till at least 2 o'clock. Because by 2 o'clock, it'll be by near Daytona. So, but I figure around this time that Orlando start feeling the beginning stages, and then they're gonna have a long ride of that there. But it's saying, according to this, it's 73 outside, and just unfortunately, it's not 73 inside the house. Let's see if I can pull up this weather tracker. Yeah, right now it's at 65 miles an hour. It's showing. And it is getting near Orlando. So it's coming. It's coming to Orlando. More climate change at the point of no return. Are you serious? I don't even know why they have these climate change people even talking at all, because that's like the doomsday people that the world's coming to an end. And then when you go to them people that have them climate change, you go to their house, and they're flying big planes and everything. She used to have the Fox 13 app here. Fox 13. News Tampa. Here we go. Weather live. Watch live. Let me see if I can watch them live. There's a dead spot right there. There's no wind right there. So I guess that's a good thing. Ah, here it comes again. There it comes again. Says they are regular bulbs with battery pack built in. Okay, I have these battery pack light bulbs that when the power goes out, they turn on. Oh, okay, probably like the businesses, the regular bulbs with the battery pack built in, yeah. Like those businesses and stuff. Raheem, unfortunately, we don't have light. Everyone else around us has light but us. All the friggin' bastards around us got light. And I couldn't sleep, so I had to get up because it's getting hot in the house. But overall, I'm gonna say we did good as far as me and BB goes, and except for the guy down the street that the tree went on his house. But overall of it, myself, my parents, they did good. We did good. Where my daughter's at in Arbondale, we did pretty good. It's just gonna be a lot of cleaning. Not heavy cleaning, but with the small branches on the ground and stuff like that. But we just don't have light. That's the only thing that sucks. Everyone else around us has light, so. It's what happens when you're on a freaking 1980 power grid. But now the wind more, I feel, has mist spots in it. Did you ever think of the power company knows you're a Giants fan? Yeah, they must know BB's a Buccaneer fan. But overall of it, I mean, we did good. I mean, I thank God we did good overall. I think just the cleaning up back there in the grass might be some branches. No major cleanup, but I just have to see the roof if any shingles are missing. If there's no shingles missing, my antenna's still up. So if my antenna and my mother's antenna is still up, there's a percentage that my shingles are still good. Because I only had one shingle missing from Irma. That was like 3-4 years ago. But if our antennas aren't ripped down, I'm gonna say the chances of us missing a couple shingles might fare good. This house was built in 2004, so I do have to give the builders, and it's not a cookie cutter house. It was a private contractor, but she holds really good back here. Laugh a little. That's all you can do at this point. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. As I said, as like I was telling you, you do everything that you can do, and then that's all you can do and write it out. And then after you get the feeling of this, you know what a one and a tropical storm is. Then you decide for the next time that there's a hurricane. Like I think next time, I was telling BB, when this is all over with, I'm gonna get the panels in the back and just recheck to make sure I have the ones for the back windows. I think next time I will board the back windows up only, because it seems like the head of the wind is always coming from the back, which is like the north side, and it blows east. So it's almost like the northwest side is my backyard. So as that back is coming around the east and it's going north and then it goes west and then east again, my backyard is that west east side. So that's the head of the wind that we get a lot. The front side, because of where the hurricane is at, the hurricane was on top of us or more to the left of us, then the wind would have came from the front of the house. But when the hurricane is lower, our main wind is coming straight from the back. So I think next time, if the hurricane is lower, I'm gonna put the boards up, not on the porch here, but on my back windows. I have 3 windows that were getting dinged a lot from the tiny leaves and the tiny branches, so. And that's where you start thinking about the next one. Okay, I know what a one can do. And again, once they say that it's 2 or more on land, that it's not going down, then you already know you're boarding up your house to begin with. You know, you're filling up your tub, you know, you're doing all those other things. You know, now I know I'll do the quarter thing. I'll do like Dad Vader did, get some water bottles next time, throw them in the freezer. But, you know, you start getting the feel that, you know, even though we didn't need it, and, you know, that still might be an overkill, but I think in the end, it's not gonna hurt. You know, it's like if I filled up my tub and I didn't need my tub, you can't be right or wrong, because you just don't know about these things, how they move. I haven't heard much about tornadoes, but when they have these funnel clouds, they're hard to detect. And a funnel cloud will come down real quick and pop up. It's like a dart, like you shoot a dart to the ground and you pull it out real quick. When they do spot the tornadoes, those are moving tornadoes that are on the land. And right before I went to bed, there was no tornado watches at all that were popping up anywhere, not even in Tampa or nothing. So that's a good thing there. But doesn't mean that there wasn't funnel clouds. No, like I said, funnel clouds come down real quick and then they suck right up. Sometimes they don't go all the way to the ground, but sometimes they can get near a tree and twist it real quick and then come back up. But the good thing, there wasn't that much tornadoes that I can think that I heard of. So that's the good thing and stuff. But I think I might, because of those trees in the back there, the tips of the branches, how they break off real quick, I just might definitely just put those in the back there for the next, you know, if there is a next one that happens to be in the one category and it's below us and stuff. I think if there is one and the hurricane is above us, I'll put them in the front window. But but like I said, it just gives you ideas now for the next time to say like, hey, I did notice this about the house. I did notice this area here gets a little bit watery, or I did notice that, that everything you did was good, was just on point, so. But the main thing is that, you get the lesson learned and stuff, so. And I think having all those hurricanes that had passed through, and I did not board up for Irma, which I remember saying that next time I would board up, thinking about it, but I did not board up for Irma, which I wish I would have had board up, even though we didn't have damage like that, but that was wild, like that was really a chance there that I had took. And a lot of us around the neighborhood, I think I seen only 2 houses boarded up when we were driving earlier. No, not today. When we were driving yesterday, there was 2 houses I seen that they were boarded and stuff, and I was just kind of like, I don't know if I would board, because putting up the boards, it's not easy work. And then you're drilling into your house too, so. But it's not easy to board up. My mother was thinking of boarding up her front window, but we don't know where that board was at. But she has a double window together. Her window's real bigger, but like I said, when you experience these things, it gives you better ideas to know, like, okay, like, I did good, So everything we've done is good, other than this friggin' electric people that friggin' electric, boy. That I did not plan. I planned maybe might have been out for an hour, but nothing like this. This is, I think, the last time we lost electric, it was 2 hours with Irma. But that was coming into sunlight. We lost electric as the sun was coming up, and and that was a faster hurricane, so the people got out quicker, because there's people right now that are ready to come out and change the fuses. They're ready, there's a whole bunch of private contractors in their trucks that are ready to come out and swip these out 1, 2, 3 and stuff, but I didn't expect it this long. I just figured, it's probably just gonna go out for an hour. But as this being a slow storm, they're not gonna come out. They're not gonna come out in this. Now, as the sun comes up and it's getting farther, I hope to have electric at least by, 8 o'clock this morning. I hope to have electric by then. As far as days or weeks or a whole day, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's just a matter of the sun coming up, and then these workers just getting out there. But overall of it, I think everything was good. We put everything away, but overall of it, I think we did perfect. I think we did real good here. I still wouldn't have filled up my tub. But like I said, it's just the electric here, just the power outage. That's something you can't control. But I think overall we did a good 90%, 99.9, 95. I think we did real good on the judgment call. What's up, Double Mo? But I definitely think we did good on the judgment call on, the banana plants that are in the flower pots here, they're doing good. The ones in the backyard, they might be leaning by the time the sun comes up. I can't see, but overall of it, we moved the grill into the shed. We did a lot of, put the flower pots on the floor. If they were in metal things, we put all those away. Yeah, we just lost electric since 11 o'clock. Domo. But overall, like I said, it was, it's not bad. It's, uh, when you go through a couple of these, that first one that really hit us, that really hit me the worst was that Irma, because the eye was over us. That one really, you get into this funk. I don't feel this funk right now. Yeah, we just got high winds and just the rain. But it's not raining like Pennsylvania rain. It's just the rain is in the wind. So it's blowing sideways and stuff. So it's not like a flood. Now, some areas do have the flood flash. In some spots, there is. You know, like it can rain on across the street, not rain on my house. Those flash floods are in there, but they're not over here where I'm at of our area. So we just basically have it would be like a light rainy day, but the winds are blowing it sideways. So it's just one of those. It could take, like, you don't hear it falling off the roof. It's not pouring down the roof, so that's a good thing there. But like I said, overall, I think we did make some good decisions here, other than the freezer. I should have did the quarter test, and I should have put some water bottles in there, But I didn't know them bastards behind me would have electricity, and I would be the only house out of 5 houses not have electricity on the street. I curse everybody. BB sleeping. I just couldn't sleep because it's getting hot in that house. But you can feel a little bit of humidity, even though it's 73. But you still feel that humidity. But when you go outside, the wind, you don't feel it. But it's that humidity where when you're inside of a house, that there's no wind. But like I said, you learn as they go. This was a hurricane that, what the heck is that? It's like a big light just went on over there. You see that, guys? Is that someone driving around or what? What the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that was. But that was crazy. I don't know if you guys seen it. It was like a big ass light. I don't know. That was freaky. That scared the shit out of me. That was creepy, Raheem. Did you see that? And then it just went down. Now, see, that could have been a transformer. That could have been a transformer somewhere down there. And you know how they say, like, light travels a certain, but that was creepy. That scared the shit out of me. I thought that was some kind of shit. God damn, that was creepy. If you guys had seen that, that was creepy. That was real creepy. BB's up. BB's up. You up, babe? Yeah, my mom says it probably got loose, so. Yeah, BB woke up. But that was freaky, man. Whoever seen that. That's what I mean, like the aliens, dude. I don't know. That was creepy. That was creepy. That scared the shit out of me. But I guess, like they say, how light travels. There's no boom. I didn't hear a boom. So whatever it was, we just got a weather alert right now. Hurricane remains in effect. That just came over BB's phone. But I mean, but just always remember, Dad Vader, you always have your swimming pool. You have plenty of water, so don't think, if you buy water, you buy drinking water. Don't worry about, you would fill your bathtub up. You don't have to fill your sinks up because you have that pool water in the back to take showers, and flush toilets. But in your situation, you would just buy drinking water if you had a pool, and then the rest of the water you would use from your pool, because you're not going to drain that pool out. You could pull from that pool a whole week, and you're not going to drain it out. Yeah, there was a big light. Did you see that shit or no?
No, I didn't see it. I heard you though.
It was like, holy shit, it was like real slow. And it was
Like in
getting
slow-mo?
brighter and brighter.
It could have been a transformer
And then
going.
it just went down like that.
It could have been a transformer going.
I mean, that was creepy. Yeah, it's gotta be the aliens. Yeah, he said we all saw it. I scared. Hey, I'm shitting in my drawers right now. I was shitting in my drawers. That scared the shit out of me. And there's no cars moving in there or nothing. That was weird.
They got them on the same grid as Mom then.
Yeah. Yep. She was thinking that little transformer might have gotten loose, because she didn't hear no pop neither. We didn't hear no pop.
No.
So it just might have gotten loose from the wind.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was weird. That was really weird. But like I was saying to them, I think we fared out pretty good.
Yeah.
Next time we just might cover up the 3 windows, because of those leaves that were hanging. I didn't like
You
that.
got a little hairy there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like that because I think those trees there, don't they have walnuts on them or something, or no?
Acorns.
Yeah, they got acorns on them. And you don't want to take no chances, but something you weren't supposed to see. You normally see something like that when the space shuttle goes up, but that was freaking weird. And it was so long, so whatever it was, it had to be far. It had to be far. Domo says, how was your sleep?
It was alright. Took a nice little nap.
Yeah, it's just getting warm in the house, and
I can't sleep when it's warm.
yeah, I've been up since 1, I think.
Oh, you're up an hour before me.
Yeah, it was getting hot in there.
Yeah, it was getting hot, and my legs kept, and my
Yeah,
feet
like
kept
cramping.
getting, yeah.
Yeah, I
And my
was like,
feet felt like they were the shrimp on the Barbie, so it was like, gotta get up. I kept trying to find a cold spot in the bed, and there is none.
fine, yeah. I unplugged this TV and the laptops
Okay.
and the TV in the living room.
Alright.
So those are unplugged. And I was saying so much for the coffee pot, can't have coffee.
Yes, I can. I'm gonna go get the Coleman stove out of the back bedroom.
Nah, you gonna break that out just for coffee?
Yeah, I'm gonna have coffee. Okay.
Alright, BB's gonna try the Coleman stove, I guess. Grab you a small Ryobi battery operated fan.
Hey, I got one of those.
A Ryobi battery?
It's not
a fan?
Ryobi, but it's a battery operated fan, and that sucker kicks butt in my nail room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, whoever said that.
Dad Vader.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, I guess BB had one. She has a fan.
I forgot
little
about
fan
that.
there.
Yeah, man. That little sucker kicks booty. I'm gonna show you guys another little nifty idea for lights in the house without the house burning down.
Yeah, that was good. We didn't even know it. We didn't even know it. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be that cool enough so you could sleep.
No.
But it's cool enough to keep you cool.
I'll tell you what, I put that damn Coleman on it, it can blow out the burner. It's pretty damn strong.
And you just be careful with your Coleman. You don't want to blow up just for a cup of coffee.
No. Hey, the first time I worked the Coleman stove, I'm not you.
Now I want to watch E.T. Raheem says. I want to watch, what's that place over there where they're supposed to keep the aliens? Roxford or?
Area 52.
Yeah, whatever it's called. 51? What was that one TV show that they had with the aliens? They had the guy and the girl.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know what you're...
What the hell?
Oh, God.
I know the song goes...
Files.
The X-Files.
That's it.
That's the time. Let me tell you something. I sleep with the TV on, and one night, the X-Files. I woke up one night, and the X-Files were doing, and if you can find it, you'll find it, but the X-Files had an episode to where they were doing the Cops TV show. Bad Boys. They were doing the Cops TV show, and I woke up in the middle of the night one time, and I thought I was watching Cops, because they started it off just like Cops and everything. And this cop goes to the backyard, and he's screaming and running, run, run, run. And I was scared as shit, because I'm thinking like what the hell's going on? And then all of a sudden it went to the X-Files entrance on the show. But for the first few minutes, it did the dialogue of the Cops, the show Cops. Holy shit, I shitted in my drawers because the guy behind the door is like, I can't open up the door. And the cop's like, you gotta open up the door. And he's like, I can't. I'm telling you, it's out there. I can't. It's out there. And then when he goes to the back and the cop starts running from the back and everything, I mean, it looked like an episode of Cops until they came into the entrance of the, holy shit. I think I might have been smoking back in the days. And I was still stoned maybe when I woke up. I was one of those, as soon as my eyes open up, I used to smoke and get buzzed. And you know what I'm talking about when I mean smoke, but holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. My heart was coming out of my chest and everything, because it was like I just woke up into the Cops show. And I had loved the Cops show back then, but watch that X-File episode. That, holy shit, man. That scared the shit out of me. That's what really got me into the X-Files. Because before that, I wasn't really into the X-Files because I didn't understand it as much. But after that episode, boy, I was hooked on that show, the X-Files. I was like, holy shit, like, they made it look real. I'm serious. The cop getting out with the camera crew, and it had the logo Cops on it. When it first started, it said Cops, and it had the Bad Boys song, I think, and everything. And that guy was like, I can't get out. It's out there. And the cop's like, get us in. And acting just like the cops on the cop show. Boy, that bitch went to the back and came out running. Run! Run! I thought there was a guy back there with a gun and shit. And then, like I said, then the X-Files music came on. Golly, boy. That, like I said, those were the good old days. But let's show you what BB thing. BB had bought these decorations for the house, and it turned out that it was good. Oh shit. It turned out to be good for us. But she bought these wall decorations. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
These were wall decorations that are battery operated for the house, and she had it for the bedroom too.
Yeah.
So.
And they change. I can.
Right, you can flicker them, but I'm saying, but for a hurricane.
That's perfect. They only take 3 AAA batteries.
Yeah.
Or AA batteries, and they'll last up to 8 hours.
Yeah. And they're in like, it looks like in mason jars.
Yep.
So that worked out good there.
And the little fairy lights.
Yeah. Yeah, the little LEDs. And then she got her lanterns there, where she's going to do the combing. Mm-hmm. So you blow up, boy. You get to see it live.
Thank you.
Then she got her little lanterns. What kind of gas is that?
Oil lamp.
Oil lamps. So oil lamps and propane inside of a house. We doing it, boy. Matter of fact, the bedroom lights you can shut off to save if you want to.
Yeah, you can. I'll do it in just a minute.
Okay, but no, those things work good. They got they're designed. They have flowers on them and everything, and made out of mason jars. See if I get a good look there. Those worked out real good. And they weren't meant for the hurricane. Those things were just meant for
Yeah.
They were meant for design and stuff.
Ambiance.
Yeah. Whoop. Come on. Focus.
And the hard ones.
There it is, right there.
Dead dark.
But nope. You're gonna put that near there?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Good Lord.
Nope, and them bastards around us got electricity. Damn bastards.
Whoa.
You know you got this too.
Yeah. Find it.
Evie's gonna find a way to make her coffee. All right, you go to bed.
Who's going to bed?
Florida Dad Vader.
Finally?
He's going to bed now. Good luck to you.
Right?
You electricity bastards. I hate all the people who have electricity. I'm hating on them. But good luck. I think everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
And BB's had to make coffee when the lights out. Hey, how you doing, Charlie Bayer? No, it hasn't let up, but we're at least on the back end, the
Oh,
back east-west end of it as it's going to Orlando. So by the time, I'm going to say by 8 o'clock, I think we should be good. As far as us, in Orlando, they'll definitely be side by side with it till 2 o'clock. They'll be getting hit till 2. Raheem, electricity's overrated. Hey, it's how they used to do it back in the day. That's how they used to do it. And just think, they want to stop making propane and just go all electric. You just can't. You can't go all electric. Yeah, I mean,
we're not equipped for that.
well, I mean, you can't. You can never go all electric. It's not. You have to have some fuel or propane. You know. Other than that, you'll have wood. But I feel like sometimes that's what the government wants to do. Send us back into the 1800s where everything is slower. But we're in such a society where everything is fast. It's got to be fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to slow everything down. That'll drive people nuts. Especially people that are so used to everything internet. I mean, being so quick. I mean, the younger generation without power or internet,
They don't know what to
they'd
do.
go crazy. I mean, they'd literally. I mean, it's our generation, mine and yours, BB, people around in our age that,
Still know about this stuff.
yeah, that we have experience of the past. And we know that, hey, you can survive regardless with and without internet. What, do you had to put that together, or?
Yeah, you gotta put this in because it doesn't. When you go to put it away, it's not together.
Gotcha. It comes with the tool.
Well, I gotta be able to push it in and
What is it, for the propane?
yeah. There it goes.
Are you getting it?
I got it.
All right, be safe about it.
I am. That's why I'm taking my time.
That's what happens when you need coffee, boy. Yeah, natural gas is the move. Yeah, I believe, I'm right with you, Raheem. You can't get rid of natural gas. I know California's getting rid of natural gas, but you cannot survive on electric only. You have to have some kind of diesel or propane. I mean, you have to have propane. I mean, hell, they make propane cars. But you just can't rely on electricity
Not anymore.
as its own base thing.
Alright, I gotta go have some water here. Yeah, I'll be back. Oh, and I gotta go blow my nose.
Water?
My water. I gotta have some water. My throat's dry.
Ah, okay.
That's why I was afraid I didn't want to wear the CPAP last night because I had a feeling that power was going to go out in the middle of the night. And when there's no air flowing through it, I'd suffocate. I'd be dead.
Yeah. Coffee now would be good. Yeah, that's what she's going to do. She's going to make some coffee and stuff.
He's got to blow her nose.
Since the electric coffee maker can't go on. You got to have coffee at this time because there's no sense of going to bed until we get power back on. But, I mean, that new refrigerator, I definitely think we're going to do good with it. I definitely think we're going to do good with it. So.
surprised our little solar lights are.
Yeah, we got our solar lights out there in the backyard. They're holding on good. Woo! Try to adjust this for you guys. But yeah, our little solar lights that on the shed.
I was surprised that they came on last night because there wasn't that much
Sunlight yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. But the solar lights, they held out good. They did pretty good there. But that's where we're at with the wind. So we got you on the back porch here. But no, it's still windy. That thing is still
I tell
coming.
you what, we lost some limbs because it's a little naked back
Well,
there.
when I first came out here this morning, I thought a tree fell down.
Yeah, but it's just lost all the limbs.
Yeah, it lost all the. Then that's what it was. Because at first I was like, "Oh shit, did we lose a tree?" And I kept looking and looking and looking. I was like, "Something's different. Something's different about the tree."
That whole side right there,
stuff.
the limbs, it got pruned.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all did. Well, that rain looks vicious out there this morning.
But it definitely.
You know, I'm honestly surprised that that limb over
The fence.
over on Brandon's property did not come down.
Well, we'll find out in the morning.
I can see it, dude.
Oh, you still see it up there?
Yeah. It's still hanging. Watch. We'll get a light storm and that's when it'll go snap.
But them bastards, they got lights.
We did good. We had lights until about 10,
11.
11.
Yeah, the lights went off at 11. And shit.
I think that's about the time we lost it with Irma.
Was 11?
About 11. 11
But
is the
everyone
magic.
lost lights back
Yeah.
then. And that wasn't back there, the subdivision. Remember that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that wasn't back there. That was cattle.
Before we couldn't face the camera towards the back of the house.
You wouldn't have seen nothing
No.
but blackness. Cows. Well, we didn't. Our neighbor did.
Yeah.
So. I miss seeing the cows back there, though.
And that's good. That too would have saved the trees as well.
Yeah.
Was those houses back there.
Yeah.
Because without those houses back there, it would just come right across the yard. Come right across it.
Ain't no doubt about it. We gonna have a lot of debris,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's anything too seriously. I pray anyway. Yeah, when I first come out here, I was like, man, it's a little bit open back there. But I seen the trees standing, and I'm like, well, okay. I'll figure it out once I start to wake up. Yeah, now I see it. It's the all the little leaves got blown off the trees there.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Mom's avocado tree's even doing the hula dance, and I think it got pruned too. It's looking a little bit more naked than it used to.
Banana trees are holding, and the flower pots, those did good. The ones we put along the house did good too. They didn't.
Yeah, along the back fence.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll be beat up like nobody's business, but they're still in the ground.
We definitely fared good here. At one point, those little trees right there, the little ones, the stubby ones, them suckers were bending. They were bending, boy. When I woke up earlier.
Yeah, well, we'll see if the kumquat tree's got any kumquat still left on it. Leave my little kumquat trees are bending where all the fruit's at.
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
But the main thing is the house stood, boy.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. And the antennas stood. I went out there to the front. The antennas are still there on the two
I'm
houses.
surprised.
So,
The way they were wiggling like yesterday afternoon when we came in, I thought, well,
someone's driving around.
you're an idiot. Ain't nobody going to work in this crap.
Someone's driving.
Let me see if I can. What do you have yours?
But it doesn't mean the other side of Lakeland or anywhere around us didn't have damage. Just means we did fairly good.
Yeah, we fared pretty good. Like it looks like there's a limb over there on that one tree broken, just dangling.
But I'm thinking that it's not as windy as it was before. It was whistling before
Yeah.
at 1 o'clock.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
it was
whistling
whistling.
when we went to bed.
It was in Lake Wales by 2:30. It's already 3:16, so that means
It
the
shouldn't
people in Orlando now are starting to get the beginning.
be. Yeah, but now it's a tropical storm for them.
No, it was still a Category 1.
Really?
It was showing still
Holy
Category
crap. This dude don't want to calm his butt down.
1. One of the slowest moving storms. Raheem, looks like Volusia County is getting smacked. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they're getting the beginning of it right now. I'll say by 8 o'clock,
Jesus.
they should have the full force of it. And that's going to last till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But I'm thinking that it's calming down. I mean, we're still got wind, but it's not as bad as it was. And I don't hear the whistling. We might just have like feeder bands or what was those things called again?
What?
The feeder bands and something else. It's called something else, but
It's just going to be feeder band.
it's gonna be like like you might have a little area where it's heavy, and then another area where it's not heavy.
Your gusty winds.
Like gale force. I think that's what it's called. We might have a gale force here or there, but it's definitely calming down. And yeah, Orlando should be start getting the taste of it. Then, like I said, I think by 8 o'clock in the morning they'll have the full force, and that'll be there till 2. And by 2 p.m. that should be in Daytona, heading on its way out, and then they'll start slowing down because they'll be on the back end of it too.
Oh, right here. Jesus. Yeah, the snake will get in, but
Did you get it going? Which is good because by the time the sun comes up, we could walk out there and see what's going on. Let's go see what BB is concocting here. Gotta have that coffee. Man, you better be careful. Yeah, it's dragging along slowly, Raheem says.
Preset non-adjustable.
Be careful.
I am.
You don't have to have a live. Do you smell propane? At all?
No.
I don't know if I would fuck with it.
Because this is pre-adjusted. You don't have to set it anymore.
I don't know if I would fuck with it. You don't smell no propane at all?
No. Oh.
All right, there it goes. You got to push it in.
No, I gotta turn it around to open the valve all the way.
All right, be careful. There we go. We got it. We got it working. We got the propane working. There you go. And those little tanks you buy at the store, they have the... Yeah, we got it working. Phoebe's going to get her coffee.
Dang straight.
A little scary, but we got it working.
Now this is a newer version. I'm used to the old one. You got pumped up bad boy up.
Might have to gas that up a little bit.
All right, there we are.
Yeah, BB got it working.
I'm used to the old ones where you got to adjust the knob up here and you got to pump that bad boy up. Flames start going down low.
Raheem's clapping. It was scary at first, boy, because you don't want to blow up neither.
No, I don't want to blow up
and stuff. So.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the old camping method.
But those are good to have too, because you don't. If you can't get outside with your grill, at least
you can do it in the house.
You can do it in the house. Yeah. Well, that's good. We got that sucker working.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
I hear it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious, my nose.
How much did you pay for that stove, the whole thing?
The whole thing, I got it after Hurricane Irma, $35.
Yeah, that was years ago. Paid $35 for that stove right there. It's a camping stove, so when you go camping, it looks like a suitcase and you open it up. And it's a stove. And then we got our fan. This is our air condition. Oops.
Battery operated.
That's our air conditioner.
Me, instead of me and my shadow, it's me and my nose.
It's because it's stuffy in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saved this. That ain't that bad.
That's what I said.
That blows pretty powerful, that little air conditioner, that fan.
I spent $5 for that on Amazon.
And you have a USB to charge it?
Yeah. But it's also got a 2 batteries. 2 AA batteries you just throw in there.
Huh. Yeah, it is a nice stove. That's worth having. There. Let me see if I can.
Well, during my first marriage, we had 2 of these things because we had 4 youngins. And then...
Watch yourself there. That's what the stove looks like.
Yeah. And this is anchored in, so you're with pots. It's not just going to slide off.
Yeah. So you see, compared to a regular stove,
Yeah.
it's a 2 stove thing, and it has a small tank on the side there.
Yep.
But
and then it's got the wind blocker, so it gets air.
right. So
But-
if you were outside camping,
Right.
it wouldn't blow it out.
Right.
So that's the good thing. So if you were outside,
Well, like I said, back in the day, I had the one that you had to pump it up. It lasted a while doing that, though. If your stove was good, it would last a while. And then if you started to see the flame going down, you just pump it up a little more. All right, this thing we can...
the button in the front.
Okay. I found the plug to that, so... But this is what I mean, guys, by having all your supplies kind of in like one room to where... And then it just dawned on me last night before we went to bed. I was like, oh, shit, may not need the oil lamps because I got the
Lights on the wall.
walls. Yeah.
And like I said, that thing is, Raheem, that thing is like, it looks like a suitcase. Like a carry-on suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
And like a Tony Stark's. Where you keep the Iron Man uniform in. Yeah, it's not that thick and it's real thin. And
well, the box is right there. Show them. Right there by the handmade bench.
here, hold that up while I shine the light on you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, that's it right there.
That's just how thick it is.
Yeah, show the front of it. And then that's it right there.
Mm-hmm.
And turn it around. Yep, and that's what it looks like. It's got the wind blockers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
And it's got this, once you lock this part in and you turn it around and get it tight, it's already locked in, but then you're good.
And what's good about that there is like if instead of doing the grill, you think that's hot?
Heck yeah, it's hot. You don't see the steam coming out?
Oh no, because it's dark out. But but the good thing about that there is that instead of using your grill now,
Oh hell, that ain't gonna fly.
no, we got the sock. You remember where you put the sock at?
I got it right there. I can control it.
Because I was gonna say you got the sock. But that's what's good about that is that you can put it on top of your stove inside the house and still make dinner or coffee.
Or make you a little makeshift table in the house that you know is going to be okay.
Yeah, you can put it on a makeshift table.
Like bring you in your patio table, for instance, if you have a glass patio table outside, bring it in the house, set it up there. You don't have to worry about it. All right. That did not take long at all to get hot.
Cool. And back then it was $30-something. Probably went up a few dollars now.
I've always had one. Ones where if I had to cook in the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one, and it's only $50. Not bad. Wow. So it's
That's
went up.
not bad, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, I bought this one after Irma.
Yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah, that was
You know,
over
way
5
before
years
COVID
ago.
and everything and stuff. So that's not bad price jump from what it was to now. And it's a Coleman's. It's not a cheap name brand neither.
No.
So
Coleman or Ozark is what you want.
yeah. Yeah, but that's good.
You want true, authentic camping gear. You don't want.
Right, you're not trying to buy something cheap. This is like you said, authentic. Like if you go to that Bass Pro Shop,
Right.
or in the Walmart has a section of camping, but you're buying true camping gear. You're not
You want Ozark. You want.
because you're not going
Coleman.
right. Because
No.
you're not like you're going on Amazon to find the cheapest stove that you can use and stuff.
That can
come back and it has that tank, the Coleman tank.
Yes.
Some people can fill them up, or
No, these are disposable.
oh, they're disposable.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. They're disposable.
Yeah, and these can go straight into the trash after you're done.
Well, not the trash.
The
But,
recyclable part.
right.
Yeah.
You can't just. And you could probably hook up, those propane tanks that people use for soldering.
Yeah, it's
You could probably use those too, as well.
these are bigger tanks than the soldering ones.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
yeah.
saying, if you just can't afford to
Yeah.
to get those, and you happen
The
to have
two
a
tanks of propane, you get them, and two. I'll show you. Let me go get one and show you.
how many tanks come with this?
None come with it. You have
Oh, you have to buy the tank separate?
yeah. But they're only $10.
Yeah. But like I said, that's not bad for, and it'll cook and everything. So if you got small pots. And like I said, what's good about it is that you're not out there with the grill.
Yeah, you're not trying to grill in the rain.
Yeah.
But it comes two in a
Let
package.
me see. There. Two of those.
In a
lift it up.
package like this, and it's $10. And that's at Walmart.
Lift it up to there. There you go. No. There you go. Yes. And that's what you get, two of those for $10.
Yeah,
Walmart.
Walmart carries these all the time. So what I do is after hurricane season's over, if I use them, I go replenish them. Keep them in your house, and they're safe.
Yeah, because we keep that underneath the small bed in the back.
Well, not anymore. It's on the shelf
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we keep it in the
back bedroom.
in the back bedroom. That's where we keep that at.
God bless America. Baby gonna have some coffee this morning.
But like I said, every hurricane you go through, whether you get a bad hurricane experience or a good hurricane experience, like them bastards back there behind us with electricity, you start thinking about the future
For the next one.
for the next one.
What can I do different but better?
Yeah, just a little bit better. Because like I said, when you get a 4 and a 5 category, I mean, you're in devastation mode there. That's
And I will tell you guys, they do have camping coffee pots that were like the old time percolators where you put the coffee inside the water in the pot, and
you put it on the
On
stove.
stove.
Yeah.
they still got those. I think those are like $20. But I've learned how to do it this way, so it's all good.
But yeah, it's not bad, dudes.
You learn to improvise.
Smile.
God, that light is bright this early in the morning.
I didn't know they got you.
It's like, dang.
Let me see. Look at me.
Lord.
No, just look at me. That's all you get.
But at least I don't have to worry about Mama stressing.
But as long as you got coffee, you could survive.
Well, I can.
That's what I'm saying.
The rest of y'all, but
As long as you got coffee, you could survive. That's the main thing.
Goodness gracious.
That is the main thing. I've got a little gale of gust of wind.
Yep.
I can hear passing through. Yeah, that's not a bad price of two of them. Yeah, it's not a bad price because they're real wide, and you get two.
And these little propane tanks last you a long time. Cooking time, I mean. You can cook a full meal on one tank.
So even if you did one tank per day, that's
right.
Of solid cooking. I'm
Yeah.
talking about. That's not bad of a meal.
Like we would make eggs, bacon, and toast.
Right.
For everybody, for breakfast. Lunch would usually be sandwiches. Dinner, it was usually hamburgers or hot dogs.
Right.
You know, I would get through one tank, it would last me the whole day. So, and that was with making coffee in the morning.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's definitely. That's how you prepare yourself.
Alright, this water is so ungodly hot, and when you're done,
you just shut it off.
Shut it off. You don't have to worry about taking the tank off. It's already set. Once this burner is completely off, it's gonna go off. So that's good.
And then when it cools down and everything, you take it apart and you put it away.
Yep.
Basically. Especially if you got a baby and you got to keep the milk
warm.
Yes.
If you got a newborn. Yes.
Yeah, that'll come in handy.
We had to
because
do that
it's
with
inside the house.
When Brian was a baby.
It's not that bad. And I might crack that door open in the front and just leave it open for a little bit.
By all means, give it a whirl. As long as it's not
coming in.
gale gusting winds.
No. As long as it's not. And like I said, that was another. We didn't expect that, but that worked out well.
And those, my
and the
friends,
hurricane
are $20 on Amazon.
Yeah, decors.
But
holiday decors.
But now you can also get the. What is it? Okay.
It's not bad.
Oh, I'm trying to turn on the light. That's all.
Yeah, you can't turn on. It's not bad. We gotta have this door open because it's getting Ungodly hot in here. Very hot.
Well, that and I just cooked some coffee.
But everyone got light.
But what I was going to tell them was, you can buy the battery with the fairy lights already attached and make your own, and without the wood, just the fairy lights and the battery pack, and make your own little design. And they start running at about $8.99 on Amazon.
But nope, she's calming down. She's calming down. Still got a little gust of wind. Not bad. Yes, I want coffee. There we go. I'm gonna leave you guys out there for a while we drink our coffee. Yeah, we got the front door open to let some air in. It's not bad out because the major part of the hurricane left us. But I mean, yeah, it's there's a come and go in the wind. You can hear it. It's not as bad as it was before. But yeah, it's calming. It's definitely nice and calm. It's not. This is what your typical Florida weather would be if we had a storm passing through real quick. That's what this one looks like. Like I said, this is mainly towards the back end, heading towards Orlando. So those are the ones that are going to be getting hit now. There. I got the camera outside on the front porch. It's protected from any water or wind because, like I said, a majority of the wind is just coming from the back. It's a steady wind, but it's not a high wind. This could be like a 25-mile-an-hour wind. It's on the low end anyway of the steadiness. I mean, I see some trees swaying a little, but they're not major sways. Yeah. Yep, it's because it's coming to you, Raheem. It's coming, definitely coming up that way. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to say at least, I'm going to give you at least by 6 o'clock is when you're going to be on the same level as the eye. The eye be by the side of you, going up there. And then by 2:30, it should, as it's going towards 2:30 in the afternoon today, then you start getting something like this. But I'm gonna figure about 6 or 8 o'clock. Between 5 and 7, between 5 and 8 will probably be your worst part of the hurricane, because that's when the eye will be to the right of you, depending which way your house is facing. It'd be the front seat. Because you see how it's got a little gust right here? But that's a squall. That's not the hurricane eye or anything. That's mainly the squall. That's not what you call barometric pressure. That's just high winds. But that'll come and go. See, now it's starting to come down a little. It's almost a stop, and then it's a little bit. So we're basically feeling, and I wish we had the friggin' news on to see, but you're basically feeling that, or seeing that right now. Just a lot of leaves on the ground. A lot of leaves and little tree limbs, so not bad. Looks like a fall day, like when all the leaves fall down. You're not it's not going to be a bad cleanup for us. Not saying everyone, but for us, we did good. Looks like the antenna stood up, so that's good, because that means good thing about the roof. There's a possibility we didn't lose no shingles. Because the reason we lost shingles in the front of the house was Irma was blowing the other way, and we were in the eye of the storm. So we had east and west winds. So we're in this hurricane, we are only getting the west winds, which is the back of the house. Or east winds, I'm sorry. The east winds in the back of the house. The west winds was the front of the house. Yep, looks like it fully passed by one. Yeah. But when you're in the eye of the storm, you get both winds, east and west. That's the devastating part of a hurricane. That's why we lost some shingles in the front, because we had east and west. But again, this here is all east winds. So if I did lose any shingles, it'll probably be in back of the house. Them bastards, they got light. They got light and we don't. You bastards. But I feel bad because the dude with the tree on his house down across the street, He got light, but he got a tree on his house, so he's probably mad that everybody else didn't get no trees on their house. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I mean, if my biggest gripe is only lights, I can look towards him and say, you know what? You know, you have a tree on top of your house, so I really shouldn't be griping. I should just be counting my blessings that, hey, if all I lost was lights, maybe my food in the refrigerator, then you know what? I walked out of this hurricane okay. So, you know, it's like someone getting shot. If someone just got shot and they got the bullet out versus someone getting shot and being paralyzed, you know, getting shot with just a bullet is better than just getting shot and being paralyzed. I guess you can do it to that. I mean, I'd rather have my house intact with no electricity than like what they're gonna have in that situation, because that's a roof right there. That could be a $20,000-$30,000 job that they got to do on his house. You know, yeah, he might have insurance, but he still got to pay his deductible. He still got to have the tree removed. You know, ain't no one gonna go over there and do it for free. But yeah, here comes another little gust. Yeah. Raheem says it's trying to pull the cat. Oh, yeah, there it goes. So, everyone else got electricity except for my parents have electricity because they're on a different power line. But on this street here, it's on a different power line. So, only our side of the street is about possibly, Mr. Right, doesn't have power because it's on a different power grid. And then, everyone else is on that corner of you. If it blow out, have to get it. Alright, let's wait for the sunrise.
Yeah.
people